Alexander Kyokwijuka owa Kigarama obubenje bali kumanya Nkamasiko ga Ndorwa East and hona aspiring member of parliament for Ndorwa East. I am born in Kigarama, Maswa sub-county, and I hold very serious ambitions and aspirations to be part of the bigger story of the people of Ndorwa East going forward into the development agenda. And I'm hoping that the proposals I have been making and I keep making to the people of Ndorwa East will lead us to somewhere where we think we shall be much better than where we are today. As an aspiring leader, I am aware of the very many challenges that people face today. What is going on back home, what is going on in people's lives, what is going on in our governance, generally. And I think that it's important that I share a few ideas because I know that our people face economic hardships. It is true that some of our people still struggle to find a single meal for a day. It is also true that some people are still finding challenges because of the climate change and other effects. Also, given the economic situation in the country, I know that my people are not, an exception. It is also true that very many people have got education and have not got employment, and they don't earn. It's also true that there are issues to do with domestic violence, brought about by some of these hardships. I also know that these hardships are affecting many children and they are failing to go to school because their parents cannot get school fees. And I also know that because of this, people's dreams are a bit shattered and we don't have bigger dreams going forward. I also know that we have infrastructural deficits, especially in the education, health sectors. Talk about the road network, given that I know most people in Ndorwa East and the people in Kabale and Kigezi are people who practice a mixture of subsistence and economic agriculture for purposes of earning a living. And when we don't have proper road networks connecting people's gardens and people's places of economic activity, it becomes hard. Ni manyangu nkabantu abarukingo mu mushozi gone are the days utwaberutegura ebyo kurya ha mitwe konkeri genda embera zikahinduka, and I know that surely a proper road network that connects most of these places would be ideal. I also know that Eminyeto should still be finding a challenge because we have a very serious problem of youth unemployment in this country, and this has not left Ndorwa East and Kabale unaffected. I know that several of them have gone to school, attained degrees, failed to get employment. I know that the efforts to have them, start up projects that can earn them a living are things that have been a bit hard, and we surely cannot take such for granted and think that all is well. Amidst all these challenges, we could be asking ourselves, who should be helping the people to avert these situations for a better society? You and I know surely that government has a responsibility to deliver services to its people. Services in education, services in health, services in extension services, services in security, services in livelihoods, to ensure that the people on a daily basis are able to live and have dreams going into the future. I also know, we know that community involvement is very key, especially if you and I at a personal level get involved to do something that should be able to earn us a living, something that should be able to enable us to take our children to school, something that should be able to enable us and afford us proper health care, good quality proper health care, good quality education services, good quality security services, and the agricultural sector being championed by us as a people. So government would, yes, deliver services, but also we as a people have a responsibility, especially to ask our leaders and hold them accountable. The leaders at all levels, local and national, to ensure that we get the questions, we get answers to the hard questions, especially when services that are a responsibility of government are not delivered to the people. I also know that government cannot offer its the services to the people exclusively and cannot do 100%. I know that the private sector, the civil society, and other players in the development agenda should be doing all that they can to ensure that the people can get better welfare for them to survive. I call upon all private businesses, NGOs, individual efforts. I surely know that nk'abakazi biine ebibiina byabo ebibarakukira kwejumbiramu bakabiika sente bakeguza bakabagana bakakora entunguuka n'abashaija n'eminyeeto n'abakuru boona nibabasa kubikora ebyo tukarebeka ngu twakora ekirikubaasika kugira ngu supplementing programs za government tubase kuruga omugoro, especially government yareta programs in parish development model, yareta programs in kemyoga, yareta programs in youth livelihood program, Uganda Women Entrepreneurship Program. Ezo zona ni programs zine sente za government kandi government eri kugiza kugira ngo turugo omugoro tubase kuza omubeera eziri kubaasa kuba nizituyamba. Nimanya ngu Ndorwa East and Kabale kutwaraza hamwe tumazire obwire tutari kutunga obwebembezi obushinzwe nibureba hare kugira ngo tukureteho enkora eri kugenda hare ninga kichete sustainable development. Aza ninteekateeka ngu nk'oku turiyo nitwija nitwereka ekyete ngo kugira ngo twebembere. How I wish the people can join us and support us so that we can have more sustainable solutions to most of these challenges, so that we, the children of this generation who have gone through these challenges firsthand, and we certainly have much better solutions to offer, we can articulate them to the people so that we work together as a people to have some of these challenges sorted. I also know that Uganda as a country has faced a very big challenge of corruption, and therefore there has not been the proper transparency and accountability mechanisms that should enable us as people to have greater value from the taxes that we pay and the money, the funds, the resources that are sent by government. I want to urge all young people out there, women, men, and the elderly, that it is high time we embrace the values of transparency, the practices that ensure accountability, so that whatever resources that government sends can do what they are supposed to do, and people can get benefit from the leadership, especially the leaders that we elect into power to practice this power on our behalf. A very important component of our aspirations and our leadership, in planning is the issue of youth empowerment. Young people are the responsible citizens of tomorrow, and in as far as they may be a portion of today's population, they are 100% the future of this country, and Ndorwa East is not an exception. My plan and the plans of those that I'm working with, therefore, are to make sure that we empower young people through education, through skilling, through initiatives that give them more confidence to delve into the challenges facing our societies, to ensure that we get to think about sustainable solutions to the challenges we face today, and make sure that whatever there is that we need to understand, we can do it better and give better leadership. Lastly, I know for sure that there is no person that can be 100% self-sufficient. We need to be as inclusive as we can, especially as we think about the development and sustainability of our nation, our district Kabale, the sustainability of the people and programs in Ndorwa East. I know that we need to work towards programs that can bring about long-lasting impact, especially us as young people, and that's why I really want to encourage young people to get involved in these things. Some of us could be coming to get involved by way of aspiring for leadership, but every young person out there should think about getting involved in whatever way. You can support us, you can give us advice, you can give us ideas, and you can be part of the longer term programming so that we can get things going. I want to thank you for the commitment, love and friendship that you have kept showing us, especially myself. Some of us don't come from very serious backgrounds, and we are only driven by the dreams to offer leadership, cutting edge leadership. Kugira ngu generation zaziri kuija omubwire bw'omumisho babase kumanya ngu generation yitu ekabeho hiine ebyakozire ebyabazize kuyamba community kandi tukakora tukagira ebitwayamba abantu tukasiga impact a long lasting. I want to encourage you to keep hopeful kugira ngu as we move into these processes zokuronda abebembezi nebindi. Some of us, our aspirations are really driven by hope and commitment, confidence and the dreams that we have, that we want a better community, we want better services, and we can't have those better services unless championing them and making sure that our neighbors and the people indeed that we share the motherhood of Ndorwa East can get a snippet into that goodness. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Alexander Kyokwijuka is my name. I'm Ndorwa East.